This story today I'm going to tell you about is about Ford and the person involved in this story you guys all know and love so much. But I'll disclose the person at the end of the story. And if this is of interest to you, please smash on the like button. And I need everybody to share this as much as possible. We want this story and this video to reach Ford. Now, let's get into this story. In early 2019, a single father of 4 children decided to go out and get himself an SUV that'll fit the family. So he went down to the dealership, which was Ford. He went out and he was set to get this Ford Explorer 2018. But at the time, he didn't know all that was in store for him for this vehicle. So he picked it up after hours. The dealership was ready to close. They rushed through his paperwork and they gave it to him at the end of the night. When he went to pick the vehicle up, he realized there was a hole in the passenger side mirror, but he didn't think nothing of it. He called, and the next day he said he was get it squared away. When he called the next day, he called up to Ford and they would tell him, sorry sir, bought the car as is, there's nothing we can do. That's where it all started. Weeks later, the car breaks down. He sends it to a shop, they fix it, he drives it, it breaks down again. He sends it to a shop, and years later, he is still fixing it. Now, up to this day in 2022, that's when things will take a turn to the worse. Because that's the day he will call Ford headquarters and tell them the car is now shaking violently. It is cutting off on him in random places. He has kids in the car. And what did Ford tell him? It is nothing they can do. Who did you take it to? Ted Britt. Ted Britt is a guy that owns Ford. But if you look in his face, you can see the evilness in his smile where he doesn't care. He's wealthy. His family is okay. He's not thinking about the other families out there that's purchasing and driving his vehicles. At which point, this family had a night of terror as they was riding down Capitol Beltway in Washington, D.C. Anybody that's familiar with the Beltway is surrounding Virginia, Maryland, and it's D.C. sitting right in the middle where Washington's at. Now, this family was trailing across this part of the Beltway when it all happened. The engine shook violently, and he had just got it back from Ford, spending thousands of dollars, and they told him it was okay, and he almost wiped. Surely, as close as the traffic stopped to him and his kids would have lost their lives. He called Ford the next day. There's nothing they can do. So, Motivation Family, y'all, that person was me, and really seeking you guys' help. If you guys could share this video and get it to Ford, that would be very grateful. Thank you.